Hi everyone. I am going to have some strength training exercises for you today, some different ways to stretch and get those hips really loosened up and open along with your hamstrings, some different skills and progressions that you can be working on. I want you to use this time to continue training at home, and I also want you to use this time to think about what types of skills you want to be able to incorporate into our season this year. Those are the skills that you can bring into a skills class that we're going to be having on Saturday. I want you to think of it as a workshop opportunity. So if you come in and you say, you know what, today I really want to work on turns, you're going to have that opportunity to workshop your turns. If you come in and you say, I want to work on a progression doing it, some kind of connected skill, we're going to have that opportunity. So it's really a time for you to come in and troubleshoot some things that you know personally you want to work on. So I'm hoping to kind of plant the seed in your mind for the next 2 weeks that you're at home leading up to our fall season starting. So here we go. I just want you guys to start in the second position parallel, a little wider than your hips. All we're gonna do is just take that flat back, stretch it straight down. Press your hands flat into the floor. We're gonna hold this stretch. Now I want you to take that left hand over to your right foot. Take that right arm up and twist back. Now the goal is to drop your left elbow down to the floor as low as you can. Reach that elbow down. And now we're going to switch it. Cross that right arm over to the left foot. Bring that left arm up. Looking back. Again, drop that elbow into the floor. Take both hands down center. Hold that stretch. My feet are parallel right now. And roll through your spine to bring it up. Let your shoulders drop down heavy. Let them fall and then release back into that placement. The entire time you're thinking about keeping those abs nice and tight. Let's do that one more time. Stretch flat back down, reaching for the floor. Press your weight into your hands. Now I want you to think about the arches of your feet. Are you letting them roll into the ground? I want you to lift them up. Keep those arches up, nice and lifted. That's gonna stretch your arch. That's gonna work on that point. Cross that left arm over again, right arm reaches, and drop that elbow. And switch it, cross it over. Think about laying your chest on your leg. You want to bend at your hips, not at your waist. Dropping that elbow. Bring them both center. And roll it up. Nice. Now we're going to turn side. We're going to incorporate some of this strength training as well. So we're going to go parallel. And now we're going to just walk those hands down onto the floor, walking out into a plank, and then walking our hips back up. So my hands come down. I'm walking them out. Stretching the backs of the calves. Push your heels to the floor. Now rock your toes forward. Rock front and back. Rock front and back. Abs are tight. Front and back. Front. 4 more. 1. Get high on your arch. You should feel your calf stretching. 2 and 3 and 4. Push those heels back, hips reach up to the ceiling, shoulders press flat to the floor. You don't want a rounded spine here, you want everything pushing down to the floor. Bend that right knee, press into the foot. And switch. And switch. And switch. Both heels press down. and flatten back out into that plank. Now we're gonna do a shoulder tap. So your hand taps your shoulder. Up and down. Up and down, nice and controlled. You're trying not to rock side to side. When you tighten those abs, you should stay nice and stable. Tap and hold. Tap, shoulder blades down, and tap, and tap. Hips press back up. Push those heels down into the ground. Walk your hands back in. Weight is forward. Grab behind those ankles. Roll it up. Shoulders come up to relax down. And now we're going to turn it back front. And any of these exercises you can repeat as many times as you would like, but start incorporating the strength training with the stretching. So we're going to start stretching into those hips. So all I want you to do is turn out those feet. Let's take a front side lunge, working to keep that front heel down on the floor. And switch it over. You're working to get that heel flat on the ground. And switch. Just letting those hips open and switch. And switch. Pulling through that center plie. Switch. And let's sit into that plie. Just let those hips fall. Let those hands press to the floor, hips up. Swing it out. Hands back down to the floor. We're gonna walk those feet in. Roll it back up. And we're gonna go back to the side. Ready? I'm at the edge of my mat, standing up nice and strong. This time I'm gonna reach with a flat back down. Lengthen so you're looking straight in front of you. Don't let that chin pop up. Let your hands fall. Get your weight forward in your toes. Walk those hands out to that plank. Push your heels down as you're doing this. Keep your knees straight. Press your shoulder blades back so you're not rounded. Now we're gonna do foot taps. So tap your right foot to the side and in. Left and in. Right and in. Left, you're keeping your abs nice and tight. Right and left and right and left. 4 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now hips up. Press those heels down. Now hold this shape. I'm going to walk over to Gracie. We're going to pull this right leg up. Go. Now she's pressing this line. Her toe is cranking forward. We're getting a nice stretch in the back of the hip. And lower it down. And now that left leg, go. So we're working on this cone shape, this needle shape, but we're gonna start to bring it up a little higher, and I'm gonna show you a variation. And bring it down. Walk those hands in. Now Gracie, roll it up. And come on up to my mat so everyone can see you a little bit better. Okay, so this time, we're gonna start, I'm gonna have you turn this way so you can do your right leg first. We're gonna get those hands to the floor, not in the full mountain. We're gonna needle up that right leg, but now she's gonna release her right arm and reach for this leg to try and pull it up. So she's gonna reach for it. So we're working on strengthening that left side, but you're reaching to grab it and bring it down. And now the left side, straight. Now reach up with your left arm. Reach up for it. Now this is a stretch we can also do with the bar, guys. If you're not able to catch that leg, bring it down. Let me show you at the bar. Ready? So you can use your counter. You can use a table at home. You can use your bed. Hold the bar. Now, bring this hand down. Start to bring the right leg up. And now, bring your chest up if you need to reach for this leg. Come up higher if you need to. But now you have the bar to support you. She's pulling up from behind her thigh, and that's gonna help that line. But watch, this foot is encircled. It's nice and long. Do you feel it? And bring it down. Come on up. And turn. Reaching for that floor, bringing that leg up. And reaching with that hand up, lifting the chest if you need to, and she's pulling up from the inner thigh. So you can see she's got this nice long split here, and the goal is to keep letting this leg fall over. And lower. And roll it up. Now we're gonna try it one more time back on the mat. Go ahead. So we're gonna reach down, everyone. Take that right leg up. And she's gonna reach for it with that hand, grabbing the inner thigh. Hold it. Knee straight. And bring it down. Try the left. Go. So you have to hold those abs nice and tight to get this leg extension. And come down. And roll it up. Up all the way through. And back to the mat. Okay, so that's gonna work on that poncho, that's gonna work on that needle, but you have some progressions. You can do it at the bar, you can do it at the floor. First, it starts in that mountain where it's a little more open and you're more secure. As you bring those hands in, you have to use that core strength and you have to get that hip flexor ready. So let's keep stretching that hip flexor. I want you to take a seat. We're gonna face the side again. Let's quickly start with your right foot tucked in. Left foot is stretched back, so you're sitting in that jazz sit. We're just gonna work on opening up this hamstring, so go ahead and just stretch down. We're gonna move through progressions with this. Now I want you to sit up. We're gonna turn this knee in and grab it. Give it a nice stretch. Keep your back up nice and tall. And now extend that back leg out and lay down on that mat. And come up. Now we have another progression. I'm going to go over to Julia for this one. She's going to pick up this back foot. And now she's going to reach with this other arm and let that head drop back. So we're stretching our back as well as that hip. Do you feel it? Gracie, do you feel it? Mm-hmm. And release, extend that back leg again, lay down flat. You should feel it in that inner thigh, but then as we bring up that back leg, you're gonna feel it in that hip flexor and in your back. Go ahead, pick that foot up again. Reach with both hands. Stretching back, keeping your shoulders down, keeping your core strong. Lengthening that space between your head and your tailbone. Keep it long and round. And stretch it back down. And now we're gonna reverse it. Go to your jazz sit now, sitting to the left. And just stretch forward. Just start to open up this left hamstring. Keeping your backs nice and long. And come on up. Grab that back foot, and we're stretching that quadricep, the top of that right leg. Just give it a yank up. And you can decide if you feel more secure reaching from behind your foot or the inside of your foot. Extend that back leg out. Hold that stretch. And now let's grab with both hands. We're reaching back and extending. And take it down. And extend it back again. Grab it with both hands. And extend it down. And let's open up to a quick straddle. We're gonna change up our straddle really quickly and easily. We're just gonna take both arms out. We're gonna reach through so we have opposition. Hold that straddle. Remember, you need energy in your arms, girls and guys. This is not having energy. When you lengthen through that line, you're giving it all of the effort you have, but you're also training your body to dance with the whole body. So, we're making sure, my little ones, toes are pointed the entire time. Baby toes are back. And come up. Stretch those arms, please, and stretch through. Lengthening the oblique, holding it there. And now using those obliques to pull you up. And again, let's go right. Stretch through your fingers, please. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Turning out the arches. And come up. And through. Working your turn out. And up. We're gonna reach it straight forward and go. Just take a long stretch. Lengthening through the spine. Knees are pressing back. Pressing through the lower back. Remember, I want you to think of folding at your hips, not folding at your waist and caving in. We're gonna rock the hips back and forth and do a center split and then rolling back. Ready? And go. Rock your hips forward, rolling them through to a split. And back. Rock them again. Go. Rock forward. And back. Knees must be straight, everybody. You can't let your knees buckle forward. Go. Roll your hips. Keeping one line from toe to toe. And rock back. One more. Rock forward. Don't twist into a side split. Remember, you don't want to sit up to one side then the other. And rock back. Okay, we're going to take our stretch band and wrap it from toe to toe quickly. So when you're sitting in that stretch band, you want to make sure that you get it in a good position in the lower back so that you're not feeling like it's going to roll up. I know sometimes it'll do it, but remember, it's important to have the correct posture while you're using this band. We're going to work one leg at a time, so you can start by watching. We're going to just bring that right leg straight up and down. Left leg up and down. Right leg goes up and down. Don't let that knee bend. And left and down. Now with your arms out, go. Right leg comes up and down. Left leg up and down. right leg, up and down, left leg, up and down. One more set, right leg up and down, left leg up and down. Now, hands behind your hips. You all know how to stretch with your stretch band, so I'm not gonna put that in right now, but I wanna give you some new ideas for what you can do, okay? So one leg at a time works, but then you can also do both legs together. And then you always know that you can then lay onto that back and let those legs just fall. We're gonna do that right now just very quickly. Go ahead, girls, roll on your back. When you take this position, I want your arms out to the side in second position. You don't want your arms doing the work for you. Let the legs just fall naturally. When you're holding this, guys, put a song on and just listen to it. Let those fall, those hips just fall and open up. When you use your arms is when you start to let that leg bend. So that's why we're not letting the arms do any of the work. This is only for those hips and hamstrings. And then I'm gonna have the girls roll up. Again, this is something you guys know how to do. All right, take those bands off. We're gonna lay on our back. Let me show you, we're gonna focus on one leg at a time. We're gonna keep the left knee up for right now. We're gonna work on flexing and pointing through this foot. Something we know how to do, but we're gonna add a little more dynamic to it. So as you roll back, my left knee is going to come on top of my right, and nice and turned up. I'm gonna wrap this left arm through and pull these legs back. You're gonna feel the stretch in your left leg. Now, as your flexibility increases, you can pull this in closer to your chest. Now I want you to extend that right leg up. Extend it. Now flex it. Press down, bending it, and point again. Extend up. Hold it at the top. Flex, and press it down. Again, point. Keep pulling. Now you have that arm tugging on that right leg. You can pull that knee in closer to your chest. Flex it down. But don't rock your hips back. Point it, extend it, flex it, press it down. One more time. Point it, and flex, bring it down. Now this time, let's release that left leg back down to the floor. Pull that hugging knee in tighter, and let's repeat. Extend it and point it, flex it, bring it down. Each time you want to bring that knee in closer to your chest. Point through the arch, extend it, flex it, press it down. Point it one more time. You want to feel the back of your knee pushing out to the ceiling. Flex it, bring it down. Knee into your chest. And let's turn around, let's do the other side. Again, you can repeat this, but this is just to give you a start. So now we're gonna take that right knee, put it up on top of your left. Right arm reaches through to hug this leg. We're stretching that right hamstring now. You should feel it pull in nice and tight, keeping your hips and your booty on the floor. Don't let it rock backwards. And now we're gonna extend, pointed, flex at the top to bend and resist down. Let's point it, extend it, flex it. Now this is not an overstretch yet, so you can really focus on that leg staying straight. Extend it, flex, press it down. Check if your knee's bent, point it, right here. Extend as long as you can. Feel that knee press down, flex it, and heel. One more. Work through that arch, up, flex, and bring it down. Now we're gonna take that right knee, put it down on the floor, keep holding onto that left. Here we go. Point it, extend, flex, press it down. Keep pulling that knee into your chest, point through the arch, extend, flex, pull it down. Use these arms to resist. Point it, extend, flex, and bring it down. Again, point, extend, press, 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 flex, and bring it down. Let that foot come down, and sit up with those knees. Okay, So again, just a new variation by hugging and pulling with that resistance to give you an additional stretch. Okay, so now we have some additional hamstring stretches we've done. We've worked your hips a little bit more. I want to start focusing on your back more, so I'm gonna have Julia come up here for a minute. Lay on your stomach. Julia's gonna sit up. You're gonna reach for both feet. And we're gonna work to stretch up and back. We're working now, the goal is to be able to rock your hips forward enough to extend those feet up to the ceiling. But for right now, we're gonna work on this rocking shape. Lifting. And come down. And again, reach for both feet. Working to extend those feet up to the ceiling, guys. And down. And we're gonna do it one more time. This time I want that head to look back and come right back. Go ahead. Reach, extend up with it. Hold that shape. Again, you're working to get that leg extension up nice and high. And release it. Okay, we're gonna take the feet from here. I will join. We've done these in class, but we're working that lower back. So, hands under your chin, turn out to first position like you're in your frog. Open those knees, and we're gonna press them up. Go. Up and down. Up and down. Up, really flex your feet. Down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, now bring your chin up, shoulders off the floor. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, reach out. Up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Stretch that back. Roll it through and round your back. Press it down and look back, arch back. And tuck those abs, pull the belly in and reverse it. One more. Belly pulls in and reverse it. And now we're gonna tuck it in. Push out straight. We're gonna work these arms. Elbows are into your chest. Ready and press. Up and down. Up. Incorporating that strength. Up. You're stretching the front of your hips and your abs, but also getting a really nice arm workout. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. 4 more. 2, 3, 4, and now roll it over onto your back. We're gonna press into a bridge, ready? Hands come up, pizza hands, and go. Press up into that bridge. Now, if you can, walk those feet in. You're walking them in towards your hands. And walk them back out. And come down. Tuck those knees into your chest, rock it out. Okay, now we're gonna do it again. Guys, you can repeat this 2 to 3 times, but now when we do this bridge, we're gonna walk those feet out and get the ankles together. Ready? Pizza hands, and go. Up, walk those feet out. Nice. Pressing the knees down, getting a good stretch in your stomach and your spine, and bring it down. Rock it out. Rock, 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 rock. And one more. Ready? Pizza hands. Push it up. Walk those feet together. Remember, you're trying to get those knees together. You want a nice long line from your toe up through your hip. Now bring it down. Rock it out. All right, so we're working those hips, we're working those abs, and we're working that back. All right, we're gonna get an ab workout in. Ready? We're gonna do 3-way abs. So we slice center, right, and then left. Arms over your head. Bellies down to the floor. Go. Center and down. Slice to the right. Over and down. Back to center. Up. Now to your left. Over. And again, here we go. Center and right and center and left. Center to the right. Center to the left. And center to the right. Center to the left. And now let's flip over and do a plank. Go. Now you don't want to be rounded in your shoulder blades. You want to relax them down. This time we're going to push back. Push back and press out. Push back and press out. Push back, press out. Push back, press out. Push back, press out. Push back. You should feel this in your quads, the top of your leg, the front. And out, and back, and out, and back, and hold. This solid core is what you need for those turns, for our extension holds, any type of balance. We have to have this rock solid core. Walk those hands back. Roll it up. Step to a right lunge, go. Hands are on either side of that front foot. And push those hips straight back. We're gonna flex the front foot and hold. And go back to that lunge. Drop that knee, swing that arm back. This is where you want to have that diagonal. So you can see from knee to knee is a nice angle. We just fixed Julia's hair. And back to that lunge. Turn back to that front lunge to the right. Sitting into that hip. This should feel much easier now. We're going to switch it over to the left. Go. Rotate to that left lunge. Hips split to parallel. Drop that knee and swing it back. Make sure you're in that diagonal shape. And return to that lunge. Back knee lifts. Press straight back. Feet stay parallel. Hands are pressing to the floor. We're bending at the hips, not at the waist. Flex that front foot. We're holding this, holding this, holding this. Knees are pressing down. Return to that lunge. Turn to your front lunge. Again, push through these hips. Go. Switch through it. And switch through it. And switch through it. Let's put our hands in the center. Go to that second position plie. Hips press up to the ceiling. Drop that head. And roll it up. All right, we're gonna lay on the left hip so your right leg is free. Lay on your side. I'm up on that elbow. All right, I'm gonna bring this right knee up. I'm gonna wrap behind it. Okay, so my arm wrapped to the front, holding back. Okay, we're just pulling that knee in to extend. Up, flex, pull, and point. Up, flex, pull, point. Again, up, flex, really hug this leg. Pull, point. Up, flex, pull, point. Let's wrap and pull. You're just gonna work to pull this leg as far over as you can. Feel that hamstring stretch. All right. You can repeat that on the right side, but right now we're gonna switch it to the left just to keep moving. I'm up on that hip, my hips are stacked right now. Pick up that left knee, I wrap behind this leg. This helps that leg stay nice and secure. I'm getting that stretch in the hip and the hamstring. Ready? Extend, flex, pull, and point. Extend, flex, pull, and point. Extend, flex, pull, and point. Extend, flex, pull. I'm always pulling into my shoulder. Extend, flex, pull, and point. Extend, flex, pull, and point. Okay, bring those hips in again. You can repeat that on different sides multiple times. Take a stretch forward. And pull it up. One more time, go. Stretch forward. And pull it up. All right, we are going to work one more series of stretches, but we're gonna use the bar. So we're gonna pull out one of the porta bars really quickly. And girls, I'll have you guys do that. We're gonna work right and left, guys. Different variations from an attitude position to an extended position, but working the over split using the bar. So remember, you can use a counter at your house, you can use your bed, if you have a flat enough or firm enough mattress, you can use chairs. All right, we're gonna start with your right foot up. We're going to turn towards Devon in attitude. Okay, we have good feet. Right arm comes up and just stretch over. Remember, bend at your waist, bend at your hips. You can grab that foot, just get kind of comfy, cozy. Make sure it's nice and turned out and come up, and we're gonna push into an over split, keeping the attitude. So you're gonna slide over, holding it, holding it, holding it. Now let me show you. So you should be feeling in here, working towards that diagonal. Open that attitude and walk it back up. Arm up, we're gonna try that one more time. Ready? Stretch over that leg, go. Keep it turned this way. Both hands on the bar or on your counter and go into that over split. Go. Keeping it in attitude. So, we're not in that full split, but we're working that hamstring stretch so that we're getting it nice and loose. And come up. Let's switch feet. Ready? Keep this turn out. Left leg is up. Work that hip. Left arm is up. Point it and go. Stretch over that leg. Stretching over through that arch. And come up. And push into that over split, go. Feel yourself going in diagonal from your bottom foot to your top knee. As you get more comfortable with this attitude, we should be able to extend that leg further and further out. And bring it up. Left arm up. Stretch over that foot, go. Lengthen the spine. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Lengthen. And up. Push into that oversplit, go. We're staying in that attitude position. And now we're gonna come up. We're gonna bring that leg down. We're gonna reverse it with a straight leg. We're just gonna do it one time on either side, but you can do it multiple times. Put that right leg up, facing that bar. Hips are square, so we're gonna make sure the left hip is turned towards the leg. Right arm comes up, and we're gonna stretch over that leg, bending at the hips. And now let's take that oversplit, go. I'm holding the bar. We're working on that diagonal. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And come up. All right, we're gonna just switch to the left. Go ahead, girls. Scoot this way, there you go. And go, left leg is up. Again, check your hips. Are they square to the bar, to your counter, or your chair? Left arm up. And extend over. Stretching through the toes, please. Knee stays down. So again, when I say bend at your waist, I mean stretch from your waist. I'm sorry, from your hips. From your waist would curl you in. So we're gonna always think hips. And reach it up. And we're gonna go for that oversplit, go. I got the bar. You wanna push to where you're not comfortable, keeping that front knee down. And bring it up. And bring that leg down. Okay, let's face this way for our right foot to be free. We're gonna take that passe. We're gonna grab behind the thigh, kind of like we did on the floor. Reach underneath and go, stand it up. So we're keeping that knee up. We're keeping that supporting leg turned out. And now we're gonna lower it nice and controlled. And now grab a passe. Wrap through, grab that foot and go. So you wanna repeat that a couple times, guys. You wanna grab behind first to get a little bit more extension, and then this should feel easier. This knee should be down to the ground, down to the ground. And let go, arm stays up. To lower. And plie. Okay, let's go to the left. Remember, you only have to do this, right now we're just doing it once on either side, but when you're at home, you know, you can do it more. Okay, we're gonna pick up that passe. We're gonna hook around that knee and inner thigh and extend, go. Force it up, force it up. And lower, control. We're gonna work that turnout, so as soon as you let it go, your heel's gonna rotate under. Grab that passe, lift, bellies are tight. Are you turned out, are you sickling, or do you have nice feet? Wrap through, and go, extend. Supporting leg needs to be straight. Hips are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. And let go of that arm, hold it, and release. Okay, we're all gonna be careful of these hips because if you don't have enough flexibility, your hips start to cave and that's not acceptable. You have to work these leg extensions. So if you're struggling with that, get on the bar more and do more of the over splits because you're working that turnout. Get on the floor and do more of those sets, but you have to put that time in, okay? All right, so we're gonna move the bar back and we're gonna work some skill progressions. Again, This is just to give you guys some ideas of ways we can enhance what you can do, okay? And perfect what we already know how to do. Okay. All right, Gracie's gonna put her shoes on first. All right, so progressions, we're working on connecting skills. We're working on having a clean pirouette into the next skill. We're working on having a nice extension into the next skill. So with Gracie, we're gonna work the arabesque line into transition. So right now, all she's gonna do for me is she's gonna step into a right PK arabesque. She's just gonna PK arabesque and come down. All right, ready, Gracie? Shoulders are back. Pull it back. Now come back down. Look up, now look at me. Let your chin go and pull your shoulder blades behind you right now. And come down. And step back again. One more time, plie. Now wait, we're gonna take the supporting leg, turn out, hold that line, and now push forward, go. One more time, turn out the supporting leg. This is your turn in second leg. If you can hold this position, then you can do your turns in second. Shoulders back, 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 back. Go, chin up, push, and come down. Now, here's what Gracie's gonna do. She's gonna do that PK again. She's gonna do her arabesque. She's gonna come down from this position. She's nice and turned out. She's gonna open and come down. So we're working on that turn in second and that turned out position. Think of transition. Ready? Go. Hold, up, come down, and open. Hold. And again, ready? Shoulders back, go. Holding that shape, push, step back, go. Now, we don't want the shoulders to fly, okay guys? So from here, that PK, the hips fall forward, we're gonna step right back. Hips are gonna rotate under and then rotate out. One more time, ready? Tendu, go. Get that balance, push through, step back, open. And let's go on the left, ready? So, she's gonna hold this position to prop, extend that left leg, hold. We want this balance, our abs are tight, we're long legs, okay? What you'll notice about her, go ahead, step up. She's in a strong supporting leg. Do that again. Knee, go, push. So she's not PKing and cheating, right? She's using both muscles. She's got that inner thigh working. When we're in this hold, we're rocking forward and coming right back to then open to the side, okay? Go. Hold, hold, open. And again, go. Knee straight, hold, chin up please. Go. Whole body, one more, chin goes up on the PK. Go. Okay, so we want to always work on the control, you guys. If you let your shoulders go, you lost the line. They have to stay pressed and back. So you're pinching your shoulder blades together. Turn around. Put your arms out. Turn around. So if they're coming forward, this is rounded. That's not going to help you. Pinch them back. You should feel them pinch right here. Okay? So a transition from this is the arabesque to come down to one fouette. Okay? So that's the progression you can start working. Think of steps in transition. All right, I'm going to get Julia out here. We're going to work on some turn transitions. So she's going to start doing just her basic turned out pirouette, and we're going to think, because a lot of us are tumbling or have acro skills that we want to incorporate, so we're just going to work right now going from her pirouette into a cartwheel. So we're going to do first a turned out pirouette. She's going to turn, go. Now extend out to step out. Okay, so let's break it down, because that could become an aerial, that could become a switch leg cartwheel, that could become a one-handed, that could become a walkover. So she's going to do a double pirouette and just let that right leg extend out before the cartwheel. Ready? Go. smooth, smooth, out. And one more time. This time she's gonna go smooth, smooth, out, step into a deep lunge. Ready? Go. Up, up, out, lunge. Now she's gonna add that cartwheel in. Ready? Go. Up, up, out, lunge. Do it again, I want a deeper lunge. Think about from that lunge, you can get so much lower, so much more power. Go. Smooth, smooth, out, lunge. To extend out. Okay, now this time let's think of a transition before it, right? So this time I'm gonna have her do double pirouette. I'm gonna have her do fouette, fouette, extend to cartwheel. Ready? Go. Double, pull, pull, extend. We're gonna try it again. Go. Double, pull, pull, extend. Now cartwheel. So there's the extension, but now if you're falling back, you know you lost your core. So hold your core, go. Double, pull, pull, extend to reach. So you can see how you're gonna have to work one skill into the other to get them to connect, but that's okay, right? You just wanna know. Now watch her just do the double pirouette. So hold for a second. She's in a nice even fourth position. Watch her upper body when she turns, girls and guys. There's no movement in her core. Go, just a double. She holds the shape. And when you hold that shape, you have a lot of control and it's nice and soft. You're not forcing it. Now go in a parallel position. Go. So again, closing that left arm nice and smooth. Now, here's what I would like for you to do. I would like for you to just show me one set of turns in second, slowly. Ready? Go. Turning out the top leg, closing the left arm. Okay, so you can see the control. So my girls who are working on these turns in second, take your prep. We're not gonna turn right now. She's gonna take her right leg, cross it over to me. It's gonna turn out. This hip has to sit down and turn out. We're gonna open, nice and supported, turned out, your weight's in your left leg, and cross, plie. And open. Now I'm gonna let go of her leg, hold it. You have to hold that control, right? And bring it down. You have to be able to hold that leg up. So we're just gonna work this prep. Turned out. I should be able to balance a cup of water on your foot, it's so turned out. Rotate to open, and close. No, go to the close, and rotate open, and cross it over. Turn out. Open, cross it over. One more. Open, cross it over, and close it down. We're gonna do the same to the left. It's always better to be even right and left, everybody. Ready? Go to first. Go, cross over. Heels lifted. And open. Cross it over. Turned out, turn out, turn out. We always have to watch this rotation, guys. Knees are straight. Go, open. And close it in. One more, open. Close it in. And lower down. Okay, I'm gonna have Gracie come out. We're gonna work PK turns into a seesaw, okay? So we're gonna start from the right. She's gonna do 2 PK turns forward, reaching on a long PK turn, 1 and 2. To extend to 5th position to seesaw, okay? So we're changing the spot. Our hips are starting square to me. You're spotting to that mirror. You're gonna rotate the hips out of the PK turn to show me the 5th, to land in 5th. Ready? And go. Long shoulders. Back, 2, and step to 5th, plie, seesaw. And do it again. We're gonna have a bigger plie at the end. Ready? And go. PK, PK, to 5th, seesaw. Plie through. One more time. Watch that we're not letting the shoulders rise up, everybody. From here, you press them down so you're nice and controlled. Don't let them fly. Go. Up, up, to 5th, seesaw. Slide through. Okay, so that 5th position position is important. Now let's try it on the left. Ready? Turn up and go. PK, PK, out to fifth, seesaw. Remember, seesaw means to jump from 2 feet to 1, so you have to have a good plie and fifth off of 2 feet. Let's do it again. Ready? Go. Plie through, square to the front, fifth, seesaw, and slide through. Nice. All right, I'm gonna have Gracie come through one more time, so we're gonna work a transition into a leap, okay? So we're gonna tendu from the left, we're gonna fan kick. 1, fan kick 2, 3, parallel 4, single pirouette, 5 to prep down 6, single pirouette 7, 8. So we're changing the spot, and again, your progression is to do double double, double triple, single double, but we want to just work on one skill into the other. Ready? Tendu side and fan kick. Go. Plie. 1, 2. Now change your spot. 3 parallel. Single up and control. Single up and control. And did you see how she was able to put that foot straight back down? It's not about how many turns. It's about the performance of it and the execution. Do it one more time. Ready? Go. Plie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and control, high passe. Up and down. Nice. So again, you can do that right, you can do that left. All right, I'm gonna bring Julia back out. We're gonna work a calypso progression, okay? So I'm gonna try and catch her in the camera. Let's move the mat out. We're gonna tendu that right foot forward. No sickle. So we're gonna go down, down, calypso to step into a handstand. So she's gonna calypso, go. Down, down, calypso, step out, reach, kick, and through. Okay, so I really wanna see when you come out of the calypso, you're transitioning smoothly. So it doesn't look like one skill and then another, it looks like one smooth movement. Ready? Go. Down, chin is up, and now we reach down. Lunge, and through. Nice hold. One more time, ready? So the point of this, guys, is to think, my chin is up, I need to change my focus to go. Ready? This is how we connect. Go. And 1, 2, up, and step through, and down. Pretty. Okay. All right, everyone. You kind of see some of the goals you can set for yourself. Think of different skills you want to execute. Think of what your goals are for this year. Flexibility is first, and strength. So I want you to focus on the stretching. We put some different ones in today that we're going to use throughout the year, and I want you to think, how am I stretching? Is it making a difference? Do we see a difference? Girls, I want you to do a right split while you're waiting for me. It's great to do these flat splits, but the goal is to focus more on your over split. That's what's going to make the biggest difference for you. So I have them warming up that right. They're going to quickly rotate into their left. I'm going to move in the other mat. And we're going to over split on the right, just to finish for this video, okay? So come on up. I tried to put in a little bit of everything. Some things for you to think about when it comes to skills class and what you want to workshop for yourself. Some different drills to keep working in, some different stretches to work through, but I also want you thinking of the technique of the stretch. It does not matter if you're doing it if it's not correct. Use what you have at home. You have your stretch bands. You have pillows. You have yoga mats, okay? You have your counter. You have a chair. All of these things can be done. So you can work through this whole video, and then you can take pieces of it that you know are really important for you to work on, but do it, okay? It's gonna pay off when we're back in September. It's gonna pay off that we're doing so much technique in the beginning of the year. Skills is your workshop time, so have goals. I can't stress that enough, and I don't care how old you are. Seniors, you still have things to work on. Teens, you need to think about how you're putting it all together. Juniors, this is about building your toolbox. all of the things that you have in your toolbox that you can use and connecting them. So like when the girls were doing the progressions, you can see they're still working on things too, but that's okay. That's the point of this. But this overstretch is key. Let's go to the left. Remember, like always, it's all about the work you put in. I will give you all of the tools I have. I will give you all of the instruction I can give you, but you have to put the work in. And because you have these videos, and because you have the resources you need with your stretch bands and with mats, you can be doing this at home, okay? All right. We're gonna wrap it up. I hope this is helpful. I hope you guys use this a lot. I wanna see a difference when I see you in September so that I know you've been doing it, I know you've been doing components, and I know you've come in with goals. All right, thanks everybody. It's gonna be a great year.